Sanders now to the air right away. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Come on, set!
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Sanders. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Browns are back within a point. It's 8-7.
Round 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10.
Kansas City.
Scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Browns' 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. Here's Mahomes. Out to his right. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. He will get into the end zone and make this a 2-score game. The lead is now 9.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set. Yes.
The drive starts with a carry by 4. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Inside the 20. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 14-yard line. It is a big play on first down. An even 40 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. From the shotgun, that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They're going on fourth down. Sanders. That is caught at the 3. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
4. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
Task a bit
goal.
tougher as they face second and goal. To throw is Sanders. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job down in the red zone by this defense. You have to really be ready for anything. Run, pass, play action. You got to defend it all and try to take advantage of the defense's goal line personnel. It's the right idea. Execution could have been a little better. That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you
to the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here's Smith to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes exiting the pocket right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Patrick to throw. Flush to his right. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
He'll swing that out wide and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. Here's second and 6.
At the 47-yard
Here we go.
line.
One final throw before the break. Moving to his left. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Open his drive on the ground with 4. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Sanders. That one out wide to Ford. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field.
Come on.
Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Now Sanders to throw on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready?
Throwing again is Sanders. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier as that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70.
Here's Ford heading left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, Those are the guys that never leave the field.
A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland.
Down.
First down.
68. Crack
First
all
and
80.
10 at the 17-yard
Out of the
line.
gun, it's Sanders. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A quick slant that is caught by Kelsey. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
12 yards.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 18.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Mahomes. Rolling right. Now he'll run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Ready.
As Shador on first down. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Ready. Go.
Sanders will throw it. Open man left side. He's got it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
44-yard line.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
We'll get that out wide to 4. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 13.
Come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the ball and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. Escaping to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one. A deep shot for Rice. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Down. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.